Okay, guys, you asked for it. How do you get rich from nothing? So, you may have heard about these stories of homeless people actually passing away and passing away wealthy. It's like, how in the heck did a homeless guy have $2 million, and no one knew about it? So, I'm going to talk about how you can get rich from nothing. And it's three simple tips or three simple concepts. Okay, so write this down because if you want to get rich from nothing. Now, here's the thing, even with the homeless person, you might be like, you might want get rich quick, or maybe you want a lazy way to get rich or something like that. But one of the first concept is energy. Okay, the first concept is energy. Money is just simply energy. And even the homeless guy, he took action. Okay. Even panhandling takes energy. Okay. No one just gets rich by sitting on the couch and absolutely doing nothing. So you got to get that out of your head. It's not going to happen. Okay. There is no get rich quick and easy. Okay. You got to take action. All right. So the first one is energy. Money is simply just a unit of energy. That's it. All right. And energy attracts energy. It attracts more energy. Okay. It could be negative energy or it could be positive energy. That's why when you see people that are successful, they get more successful because successes stack on top of other successes. And you get this upward spiral. But then with negative energy, it starts tearing you down, and then you feel like everything is crumbling in on you, and it's one problem after another. I'm sure you are familiar with that feeling. Okay, it sucks. Number two, the next concept is consistency. Okay, so if you want to get rich, you have to show up every day. All right, what do you want to do to get wealthy? All right, let's say that you want to get wealthy playing video games on YouTube. You see all these other YouTubers that are playing video games, they're getting millions of views on their videos. Well, you're going to study them. Okay, you're going to study who's already doing it, and then you're going to do it a little bit better. All right, but you show up every single day. I mean, a lot of YouTubers, they have over 1,000 videos. Okay, it takes time. It's not something, people aren't going to follow you if you've only done like 3 videos. It's all about consistency. Okay, and then the third one, and this is my favorite, is compounding. Okay, so it's energy, it's consistency, and it's compounding. Compounding is where you stack one thing on top of the other. This one benefits this one benefits this one benefits this one, and it just starts growing faster and faster and faster. Here's a simple analogy. Let's say that you're a bodybuilder, okay? Or let's say you want to get muscle. Okay, well, when you tear your muscle and it rebuilds a new layer of muscle, that new muscle is stronger than the last one. Okay, and then when you tear that one and you build another layer on top of that one, it's even stronger than the last one. And then also your muscles, when you get more muscles, it's going to feed off of your fat. It's going to take more calories, so you get that shredded look. But it's compounding. Okay, everything you build is compounding on top of something you built previously. Look at money. Okay, the eighth wonder of the world is compounding interest. Okay, when people put money in a savings account or they get into dividend paying ETFs, they want their money to work for them to make even more money. That's what the wealthy do. Okay, they put their money into investments that then can eventually 10x their income, their money. All right, you put something into something for 10 years, you put 100,000 into something like an ETF that pays 80% yield, which they are out there. I'm in one that pays a 99% yield. You put 100,000 into that, in 5 years you're going to be a multimillionaire, because the dividends, if you reinvest the dividends, those dividends are giving you the ability to buy even more shares and more shares and more shares. And when you have more shares, your dividends get bigger. So every month your dividends are climbing, and then you can buy more shares, which gets you even more dividends. See how that goes? The last thing is, this is a bonus tip. The last thing is, sometimes you have to get out of your own way. Sometimes you have to get broken. Okay? In fact, you got to get broken a lot. If you want the big bucks, if you want to be a multi-millionaire, you're going to go through trials. Okay? All the big, huge entrepreneurs, they've lost millions of dollars. They've been through divorces where the spouse takes half of their fortune. They keep going. Okay? It's just in their DNA. They get it so embedded in their daily routine, it's just what they do. In fact, on this channel alone, I've deleted over 1,000 videos because I wanted to change niches. And so I had to start over several times on this channel, but I still do videos every single day because it's just in my DNA. It's just what I do. I want to talk to you guys. I want to inspire you. I want to encourage you. So if you guys are new to this channel, please subscribe and like this video. If you got value out of this video, please let me know, because it is really about those 3 simple concepts. Okay? Money is energy. If you want more money, put more energy into the right income producing activities. Okay? It's that simple. If you want a better job, then study a different profession. You know, you can these days you can learn anything on YouTube. Okay? And that's how I learned network marketing. I was a burger flipper making $11 an hour. I was like, I need to do something with my life quick because I'm like 42 years old. And I went to YouTube and I was like, how do you make money online? How do you make passive income online? I really wanted passive residual income. And then I stumbled across network marketing and some leaders that were making $100,000 a month in network marketing. And I was like, how in the heck, $100,000 a month, how is that possible? And after 10 years, now I'm making $20,000 a month, and 98% of it's passive income because I have a team around the world growing. They don't even know me, so it's hands off. That's why I love network marketing. And that's why I love high yield ETFs that pay weekly. I got 35,000 in an ETF called XBTY. It's based on Bitcoin. I believe Bitcoin is going to 1 million. I think this is a great ETF, and it would double my money every single year. If I got 35,000 in it right now, it's going to pay 35,000 roughly in a year in dividends and double my money. That is if everything remains the same, because I want my money to be working for me, and I want multiple income streams. So anyways, check out the side hustles. The link is in the video description. If you want to earn a little extra cash, this is something that you might be interested in. And if you're really serious about it, it could turn into life-changing income in a couple years. So God bless you. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment, and we'll see you at the top. God bless you.